Have you ever looked into a mirror at night, not because you wanted to, but because something in the corner of your eye made you turn? Something that moved when you didn't? Stay with me. Because this story is about a mirror that waited. And about a man who stared too long into the dark, until the dark looked back. Marcus found it in his late grandmother's attic. A floor-length mirror, oval, framed in black wood carved with intertwining vines that looked almost like fingers. The glass was old, the kind that adds a faint yellow tint to everything you see. He almost left it there. But when he went to cover it with a sheet, he noticed something strange. The sheet, dropped carelessly over the top, fell as if there were two shoulders beneath it. Not one. He brought it home anyway. Hung it in his bedroom because it was beautiful, and because he had no room for it anywhere else. He told himself that's why. That first night, he woke at 3:14 a.m. to the sound of breathing that wasn't his. The room was silent when he opened his eyes. But the mirror, it faced his bed. And in the reflection, the sheets on his bed looked disturbed. As if someone had just gotten up. 3 days later, Marcus was brushing his teeth. He raised his hand. The reflection in the mirror raised the wrong hand. He froze. He lowered his arm slowly. The reflection lowered its arm, then tilted its head. Marcus had not moved. He ran from the bathroom. He did not look back. He would later tell himself he had imagined it. He would believe this lie for exactly 4 more days. He started losing time. Hours he couldn't account for. He'd sit down with a cup of coffee at 9 and look up to find it was past midnight. His phone showed calls he hadn't made. His search history was full of words he didn't recognize. His neighbor, Elena, said she'd seen him standing on the front porch at 2 a.m., staring at nothing, completely still. She'd waved. He hadn't responded. When she called his name, she said, he smiled. But she told Marcus later, looking him in the eye, that the smile was wrong. Like someone who had just learned how to do it, she said. He found his grandmother's diary in a box he hadn't opened yet. The last entry, dated 2 weeks before her death, read, "I made a terrible mistake. I let it watch me for too long and now it knows how to wear me." The mirror doesn't show you your reflection. It shows you what's already replaced you. If you're reading this, check the back of the mirror. If you see scratches on the inside of the glass, it means something has been trying to get out. And if the scratches are fresh, it means it already has. Marcus turned the mirror around. The scratches were not only there, they were still warm. Marcus grabbed a hammer. He raised it above the mirror. And then he stopped. Because in the reflection, he saw himself, the real him, watching from inside the glass. Mouth open. Eyes wide. Palms pressed flat against the inside of the mirror, fingers splayed. Screaming without sound. The thing wearing his face turned its hand, and set the hammer down gently on the dresser. Then it picked up his phone. Found the camera app. Held it up. And smiled. The last photo on Marcus's camera roll, timestamped 3:14 a.m., shows a bedroom. Empty. Except for the mirror. And in the mirror, barely visible, pressed against the glass from within, 2 hands. No one reported Marcus missing. Why would they? He still shows up to work. Still waves at Elena. Still calls his mother on Sundays. The mirror is still in his bedroom. He never covered it up. Why would he? He has nothing to hide. But if you ever see a photo of Marcus, look at his eyes. Look closely. See if you can spot it. That thing in his pupils that shouldn't be there. A reflection, of a room he's never standing in. Sleep well. And maybe tonight, don't check the mirror.